Have you ever wondered what really drives older men to choose a partner in their later years? Hello, my wonderful friends, and welcome back to Advice for Elders. I'm so thrilled you're here today, joining me for a topic that's both fascinating and deeply personal. As we age, the way we form connections and choose partners evolves. For older men, it's not just about attraction, it's about powerful feelings that tap into their emotions, their bodies, and their life experiences. Maybe you're an older gentleman reflecting on what matters most to you in a relationship. Or perhaps you're curious about what drives the men in your life. Either way, today's video is going to shed light on something we don't often talk about. Why older men choose women based on three powerful feelings. As we move through our 60s, 70s, and beyond, our priorities shift. The things that sparked attraction in our 20s, like looks or status, often take a back seat to deeper, more meaningful feelings. These feelings are shaped by changes in our physiology, psychology, and lifestyle. In this video, we'll explore three key reasons why older men make the choices they do when it comes to partners, backed by science and real-life insights. We'll dive into how emotions like security, connection, and purpose influence these decisions. And I'll share practical tips to help you or the men in your life navigate these feelings with confidence. Along the way, we'll hear two heartfelt stories from men just like you, showing how these feelings play out in real life. By the end, you'll have a deeper understanding of what drives these choices and how to foster relationships that bring joy and fulfillment. So grab a comfy seat, maybe a warm drink, and let's dive into this journey of the heart together. Ready? Let's start with our first powerful feeling. Number 1. The need for emotional security. Have you ever felt like you just want someone who makes you feel safe, not just physically but deep in your soul? For older men, emotional security is a powerful driver when choosing a partner. As we age, life brings changes, retirement, health challenges, or the loss of loved ones that can leave us craving stability. Let's explore why this feeling is so important. From a psychological perspective, emotional security is about feeling understood, valued, and supported. As men age, their brains undergo changes that heighten this need. Research shows that after age 60, levels of oxytocin, the bonding hormone, become more significant in men, encouraging them to seek relationships that feel nurturing and dependable. At the same time, the prefrontal cortex, which governs emotional regulation, becomes more active in prioritizing long-term emotional stability over fleeting thrills. Studies like one from the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships 2020 suggest that older adults value partners who provide consistency and trust, as these reduce stress and boost mental health. For men who may have spent decades focusing on providing or achieving, this shift towards seeking emotional safety is profound. It's not just about romance, it's about a partner who feels like a safe harbor in life's storms. Chronic stress, common in seniors due to health or financial concerns, raises cortisol levels, which can harm heart health and mood. A partner who offers emotional security can lower cortisol, as shown in studies where supportive relationships reduced stress markers by up to 20%. For older men, choosing a woman who listens, validates, and shares life's ups and downs isn't just a preference, it's a health-driven choice. Let me share a story. Meet Harold, a 71-year-old widower who felt adrift after losing his wife of 40 years. He started dating again but found younger women's fast-paced lifestyles overwhelming. Then he met Susan, a kind 68-year-old who listened patiently as he shared memories of his past. Her calm presence and shared values made Harold feel grounded. Over time, he noticed his anxiety eased and he slept better. His doctor even noted lower blood pressure. Susan's emotional security was exactly what Harold needed to feel whole again. Here's how to nurture emotional security in relationships. Practice active listening. Give your partner your full attention without interrupting. It builds trust. Share vulnerabilities. Open up about your fears or hopes to deepen emotional bond. Create routines together. Simple habits like a daily coffee chat, Foster a sense of stability. Seek therapy if needed. A counselor can help you process past losses and build stronger connections. Does this need for emotional security resonate with you? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Let's move to our next feeling. Number 2. The desire for deep connection. Do you ever crave a connection that goes beyond surface-level chit-chat? For older men, the desire for a deep, meaningful connection is a powerful force when choosing a partner. As we age, relationships become less about impressing others and more about finding someone who truly gets you. Let's dive into why this matters so much. Psychologically, humans are wired for connection, but for older men, this need intensifies. As social circles shrink due to retirement or friends moving away, loneliness becomes a real risk. Studies show up to 30% of seniors experience chronic loneliness, which is linked to depression and cognitive decline. The brain's reward system, driven by dopamine, lights up when we feel understood by someone special. For older men, choosing a woman who shares their values, humor, or life experiences creates a sense of belonging that combats isolation. Research from the American Psychological Association 2019 found that meaningful relationships in later life improve cognitive function and even add years to life expectancy by up to 22% in some cases. From a lifestyle perspective, older men often seek partners who align with their daily rhythms. After decades of work or raising families, they want someone to share quiet moments, whether it's gardening, watching a favorite show, or reminiscing about life's adventures. This connection isn't just emotional, it's practical, fitting into a slower, more intentional pace of life. Physiologically, deep connections boost endorphins, which reduce pain perception and improve mood, especially important for seniors dealing with chronic conditions like arthritis. Here's what you can do to foster deep connections. Find shared interests. Join a book club or hobby group to meet women with similar passions. Ask meaningful questions. Instead of small talk, ask about her dreams or favorite memory. Spend quality time. Plan low-key activities like a walk or cooking together to build intimacy. Be patient. Deep connections take time, so don't rush. Let trust grow naturally. Have you felt that spark of a deep connection recently? Tell me about it below. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Let's explore our final feeling. Number 3. The search for purpose and companionship. Have you ever felt like life needs a new sense of purpose as you age? For older men, choosing a partner often comes down to finding someone who brings meaning and companionship to their days. This feeling is about more than love. It's about sharing a journey that makes life feel full. Let's unpack this. From a psychological standpoint, purpose is a cornerstone of well-being. As men age, retirement or health changes can strip away roles that once defined them, like provider or worker. Studies like one from the Journal of Gerontology 2021 show that seniors with a sense of purpose have a 15% lower risk of mortality and better mental health. A partner who shares goals, whether it's volunteering, traveling, or simply enjoying family, can reignite this sense of purpose. Neurologically, engaging in shared activities with a partner boosts serotonin, stabilizing mood and reducing anxiety. Lifestyle-wise, companionship becomes vital as social isolation risks grow. About 25% of men over 65 live alone, increasing feelings of disconnection. A woman who shares hobbies or values can fill this gap, offering not just romance but a teammate for life's adventures. Physiologically, companionship lowers blood pressure and heart rate, as shown in studies where social bonds reduced cardiovascular strain by 10. Let me tell you about George, a 69-year-old retiree who felt aimless after closing his business. He met Linda at a community gardening club. Her passion for planting and her warm encouragement gave George a new sense of purpose. They started volunteering together and George felt energized, his chronic fatigue fading as he found joy in their shared mission. Try these tips to find purpose and companionship. Join community activities. Try volunteering or senior centers to meet like-minded women. Set shared goals. Plan a project like a trip or home improvement to bond over. Stay open to new experiences. Try her hobbies to discover new sources of joy. Communicate your values. Be clear about what gives you purpose to find a compatible partner. What gives you purpose in your relationships? Share in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Let's take a moment to reflect on the 3 powerful feelings that guide older men in choosing a partner. The need for emotional security, the desire for deep connection, and the search for purpose and companionship. Each of these is rooted in the changes we experience as we age, shifting hormones, evolving priorities, and a longing for meaning. Harold's story showed us how emotional security can transform loneliness into calm, while George's journey reminded us that companionship can reignite purpose. These aren't just feelings, they're pathways to a healthier, happier life. What stood out to you today? Maybe it's realizing how much you crave a partner who truly understands you. Or perhaps you're inspired to seek out new activities to meet someone special. The good news is you have the power to nurture these feelings, whether you're single, dating, or strengthening an existing relationship. By listening, sharing, and exploring shared passions, you can build connections that light up your golden years. I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you learned today, or a step you'll take to foster these feelings? Drop it in the comments below and let's keep this conversation going. If you found this video helpful, give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell so you don't miss our next video, where we'll dive into more ways to live vibrantly as a senior. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful for each of you. Until next time, keep shining, my friend.